listed. So let me get this together. Let me get this together so I can get it out there to the world. Get closer. There we go. So, we're definitely live and we're public. So, let's get some coffee, listen to Natalie.
Coffee time. My dreamy friend, it's coffee time. Let's listen to some jazz and rhyme and have a cup of coffee. Let me show a little coffee house I know, where all the new bohemians go to have a cup of coffee. Greeting time, the music box is beating time. It's good old-fashioned meeting time, so grab a chair and dig me there, 'cause that's just the place that I'm at. Coffee time, my dreamy friend, it's coffee time. Let's sing this silly little rhyme and have a cup of coffee. So save me a chair, I see you there, 'cause that's just the place that I'm at. Coffee time, my dreamy friend, it's coffee time. Let's sing this silly little rhyme and have a cup of coffee. We'll have a cup of coffee, just a little bit of Java. Yeah, we'll have a cup of Joe, don't you know? 'Cause it's coffee time.
Oh, definitely time to sip on that coffee. It's a super duper happy Tuesday, the 7th of January 2020. Hope all is swelling and welling and totally hip and groovy in your neck of the woods. So once again, here in my neck of the woods, it's going to be a super duper, super nice day. Super duper, super nice day. So I'll probably walk to work again today. It was such a nice day to walk to work yesterday, to walk home from work. Of course, home is where you park it. Home is where your bus is. Home is where you make it. Yeah, home is where you make it. So we just trucking on into the week, trucking on into the new month, into the new year. Amazing, it's already 2020. Amazing. So once again, last night, I turned my heater off when I fell asleep. And then I woke up it was about 4 o'clock this morning. Kicked it back on, dozed back off. And when I woke up, it was nice and cozy and toasty warm in the VW bus. Which I think that's why I'm coughing a little bit, because it got a little dry, stuffy in here. That's kind of a little bit of the drawback, I guess, or the bummer of living in a tiny space like this when I'm running a little electric heater. It gets dry in here pretty quick sometimes, and it's like, geez, it's not so much it gets super hot in here, it just gets dry. So when I wake up, my sinuses are dried up and everything's dried up. Makes me cough. But I don't want to put a humidifier in here because I don't want everything to get wet. You know, maybe there's something I can do to keep a nice balance in here. Nice balance. Oh, that's good coffee. So all of next month, all of February, yours truly is going to be doing inventory. Usually we've done inventory in December. That's been the norm. But this year we're doing it in February because this past December we were pulling inventory in a stock and whatnot for the new store that's opening up in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So, yeah. That's good coffee. Let's get a little bit more. Let's warm up the coffee. I'm still kind of taken back that this month, the January, I've been in this bus for 4 years, and it still blows my mind. Because I consider myself basically kind of living in this bus full-time starting in January of 2016. Sorry, my electrical cord. Right now I got my electrical cord running in because my little plug-in that plugs into the side of my VW bus for my electricity, one of the resistors started to burn up. So I'm gonna have to take it into an electrician. I thought about doing the work myself, just replacing it myself, but I decided not to because it's dealing with components that could catch on fire if it wasn't done properly, or the right component wasn't installed, or just many variables. So I'm gonna have an electrician just replace everything that's in it, and I'll just put it back in the bus, because it is kind of inconvenient to have to run an extension cord through my engine compartment, up through my spare tire wheel well, up into the bus, blah 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 blah. But at least I got power, you know. At least you got power. And I'm very grateful that I live close enough so I can walk to work every day. I'm very grateful for that. Sometimes I don't think it even rubs in or sinks in enough with me about how gracious these folks who's let me stay on their property here, you know, their business property. sometimes it really doesn't sink in with me how grateful I am, because it's just like, I don't know. Last night I was just taken back once again, like, because the owners consider this, you know, when I come home, it's like, it's weird, because they're like, whoa, when you come home, but at least they're cool with me being here, you know, at least they accept me for me, you know, my lifestyle for me, you know. They obviously know I'm a hard worker, you know, I work very hard at my job, so I'm very grateful for the things that are, the simple things that are bestowed to me in life, you know, because yes, I live rent-free. I'm going to repeat that once again, my friends. I live rent-free, mortgage-free, and I know for a lot of folks in society, that's just not groovy. That's a big no. And I can understand, because human conditioning, definitely the past couple hundred years, has conditioned the Western, you know, the American man or woman, to, you know, strive for things: a house, a car, a family, you know, toys, boat, RV, whatever. You know, human conditioning has made us to, you know, want those type of things. And I think the basic human needs in humans have kind of lost this essential, the essential reason for living. You know, the basic just human needs, which are, you know, camaraderie, or however you say it, you know, brotherhood, sisterhood, you know, peace of mind, good food, or healthy food, healthy water, healthy drink. And I think a lot of that's just, you know, gone to, you know, what we've seen on TV, what we hear on the news, what we hear on radio, what we see on the internet, what we hear on the old YouTube, you know. That's conditioning a lot of folks. That's what amazes me about the old YouTube. How it is definitely a double-edged sword. It can be used for so much positive, document so much grooviness, you know. And then again, it can be used for so much negativity, you know. It's sad. It really, really, really is, man. But we all just got to do what we got to do, stick together, and we will get by. We will survive, man. That's the way at least I look at it. Because nothing's really guaranteed. Only these little moments that we're living in is guaranteed. For the moment. For the moment. Oh. Oh. So we're getting closer to the weekend. Of course, this weekend I'll go see my mom. Hanging out at my mom's house. All that groovy jazz. So here we are already at 43 minutes after the hour. That's 43 minutes after the hour in my neck of the woods. Your neck of the woods, in everybody's neck of the woods. It's 43 minutes after the hour. That's a guaranteed. That's good stuff. That is good coffee. So my VW bus is the, like I said yesterday, is the unofficial / logo / mascot for the cannabis dispensary where I stay, which, you know, I don't mind filling in for my buddy's VW bus while his bus is getting revamped. His bus is getting body work done. Bunch of body work, body movement. No, yeah, never mind. He's getting a bunch of body work done on the VW bus, and then repainted, and then painted with the logo, the name of the dispensary on the sides of the VW bus, which is totally far out, man. So it's a quiet morning for Tuesday morning. Hopefully everybody got the notifications that I was live this morning. Sometimes they don't. I did notice that I got a nice email from the old YouTube. Let's see what the email had to say. I didn't get to finish reading the whole darn kit and caboodle. I apologize for that. Oh, here we go. It says important changes. It says, hello, Westphalia Chronicles. I'm reading old YouTube email to you guys. It says, last September we announced a series of changes that we'd be making to be better protecting kids and their privacy on YouTube, and to address the concerns raised by the U.S. Federal Trade Communications, the FTC. Okay, so specifically, they're just basically saying, I'm not reading this, I'm just telling you what it says. It's like they made all these changes to make it more safe for children, which is far out, totally well and groovy. So starting today, that was yesterday, we will no longer serve personalized ads or support features such as comments, stories, live chat, notifications, bells, and other videos designated made for kids. Okay, so let me read that once again. So we will no longer serve personalized ads. So anything that's made for just kids, there's going to be no ads on it. And there'll be no comments, no stories, no live chat, no notifications bell, and others on videos designated made for kids. So I understand. Okay, so so if it's made for kids, they're not going to get no notifications. There are going to be no bells, no whistles, no chats, no dealios, no humdingers, no nothings, man. So I understand. So they made these changes significant to impact the creators. Blah 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 blah. So I understand that it's really far out what they're doing. So I've already set my channel. I set my channel as soon as I could on my laptop when I was at my mother's place. We only override changes if abused or... Okay, so they're only going to override your stuff if you're abusing their system. So that's it from YouTube. I guess everything is official now with YouTube. Everything's been changed. So that's what they're saying. If your stuff's deemed kid friendly, kids will not get no notifications, no nothing. So that's it. I had to finish reading that email from the old YouTube, because you know how YouTube is, you know. They rolling with the punches with me. I gotta roll with the punches. Let's make sure I wasn't like getting shut off here. But that's it. So yeah, and the way I understand it, if you haven't changed your channel, deemed it kid safe or kid friendly or non-kid friendly or whatever, because it's like I don't like that. It's like mine is family friendly, but you know, I want to have it so people get the notifications and the bells and the whistles and all that jazz. You know, sometimes, you know, we talk about adult things here on my channel. Sometimes I do adult things, you know. I don't do anything illegal here on my channel, that's for sure. But yeah, if we got to make a choice, we got to make a choice, and that sucks, you know. But it's definitely groovy for the kids. I do understand that 100%. We don't need no weirdness going towards the kids' stuff. Then we don't need them reading no weird comments, you know. Nothing like that. So it all makes perfectly good sense. I just hope, you know, nothing changes drastically in the future where we have to, you know, have 1,000 subs just to upload a video, or have 1,000 subs. So basically I have 1,000 subs to go live on a mobile device, but there's like loopholes. Everything has a loophole, you know. It's like everything has a loophole. So come on, man, come on. So right now I'm going through a loophole using Streamlabs. Loophole, Streamlabs, the Streamlabs loophole for the YouTubers, for the non 1,000 sub YouTubers. Holy schmolies! It is Catfish Jones this morning. We got Catfish Jones. Good morning, Catfish. There he is. Good morning, Catfish. Hope all is a swell and a well and a totally hip and groovy in your neck of the woods. What's up, Brad? What up, man? Man, I dig your laugh. I can't laugh like you, man, but your laugh is freaking awesome, man. It's like, it's a scary laugh, but a cool laugh at the same time, man. Like, if you were working at, like, one of those haunted houses or something, you know, for Halloween time, you should just go just for that laugh, man. My goodness gracious. Good morning elsewhere. Good morning, Sister Lori. Hope all is a swell and a well and a totally hip and groovy in your neck of the woods, guys. Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Definitely Tuesday the 7th. Already the 7th of January, man. 2020. Hey, you guys fell down. See? I cannot. You alright? Uh-oh. You guys still there? You alright? Say swell well and groovy if you guys are still there. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to drop you. Then I pushed a button. Hopefully you guys are still there. You better check it, huh? I better check it out. So to check it out, I just go over the, because I use another device, so I'm hanging out with you guys so I can check everything. So I'm just gonna go over here and check it all out, make sure we're swell well and totally hip and groovy, you know. Or what I do, I just watch the video. Okay, yeah, swell well and groovy. Thank you, Sister Lori. Didn't mean to drop you guys. Thank you, Catfish. Sometimes I just drop you guys. But yeah, I can't believe it's already the 7th of January. I mean, trucking. My mom's birthday is coming up. My mom's birthday is coming up the 26th of this month. And so that's cool. I'm excited about that. Boink, kitty, boink, boink. That was my Bluetooth speaker reconnecting. I don't know why it reconnected, but it shut off and reconnected. That was weird. Sometimes, let me tell you about this little situation here, folks. Sometimes I feel like this little piece of property I stay on might be a little paranormal. Not normal, the environment. You know, paranormal in its means, it just means it's not normal. But sometimes weird stuff happens here. And I just kind of pass it off. It's all swell, well, and groovy because, you know, it is Oklahoma. And Oklahoma itself, the state itself, a couple hundred years ago when the natives pretty much ruled the land of America, Oklahoma was a burial ground state. It's like the natives only came to Oklahoma to bury their dead. It was the Badlands. Oklahoma, this area, Oklahoma, the whole state of Oklahoma was like known as the Badlands. So when they moved all the Indians, what they called the Trail of Tears, down into Oklahoma, which became a big reservation, and it still is divided into many reservations. I think it did a lot of weirdness to the ground around, man. So yeah, there's some weird stuff that happens in a lot of places in Oklahoma, but over here where I stay, especially where I work, I don't know, maybe just be this area. It could just be the area here. Weird stuff happens, especially at my work. At my work, batteries drain, like batteries on forklifts and pickers and phones, and weirdness just happens there. Just weirdness. So I'm just like, you know, this whole area might just be one big area where the natives used to bury their dead. So we don't know, man. We don't know. We just come and hornswaggled the land, and basically we're pirates and just pirated everybody's stuff around here. So yes, it is a Tuesday. I'll be walking to work once again today, just because it's nice. We have this nice weather, and I might as well. But I definitely got to buy some new work shoes. My work shoes that I buy those Brahmin. I think that's what they're called, Brahmin. They're just basically cheap work shoes, steel-toed work shoes that I buy from Walmart every couple months because they're no good. My mom's like, well, why don't you spend a little bit more money and get something a little bit better? Well, it's like, well, what if I spend a little bit more money and those shoes just go out in 2 or 3, 4 months as well? Just because of how I work, and I'm always moving and doing stuff. So it makes sense to me. I mean, I guess I can go buy a little bit more expensive pair of work shoes, but it's like, well, if they're only going to last a couple months, then I don't know, man. Elsewhere, try it one time. Because right now my work shoes are pretty shot. They're pretty shot right now. I mean, they're getting there. I'll show them to you. Like, that's all. And I know the bottoms are getting pretty worn out too. All right, Maxwell. Let me get the last of your coffee. Thank you, brother man, for waking me up and doing what you got to do and stuff what you got to stuff. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Wednesday. Alrighty, friends. It's about that time. You know, actually, I haven't done this in a while. And I haven't, you know, I used to send everybody out on some really groovy stuff, some really groovy Sage and Spirit from the Grateful Dead. So haven't done that one in quite a while because, I don't know, I always just get a notification saying, you know, about the music for Coffee Talk. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out this morning elsewhere. Sister Lori, Catfish Jones, thanks for hanging out. Always stay tuned for tomorrow. Same coffee time, 6:30 in the a.m. here in my neck of the woods. 6:30 in the a.m. That'd be 4:30 in the a.m. on the West Coast, 7:30 a.m. on the East Coast, and everything else in between. You guys have a most groovy, excellent Tuesday. Sit back for the next few minutes. Enjoy a little Sage and Spirit by the Grateful Dead from the old VW bus. Please be safe out there on this wonderful Tuesday. And we'll hang out in the morning. You know, we'll sip on a little coffee, do some yip yapping. Please join me if you feel like it. Always be kind to one another. Love one another. Be grateful for every single moment and moments of the day, because we never know. Thanks for hanging out, my beautiful friends. Peace, love, and always Volkswagen grease.